Hi, welcome back to CPAPHelpDesk.com. This is the video review for the very unique nasal CPAP pillows called the CPAP PRO. This is unique in the sense that this enters your mouth. Pretend my hand is your mouth. You bite onto it, and this goes into your nostrils, and you have absolutely no headgear. No headgear at all. So this is good for somebody who's claustrophobic. It's good if you like to watch TV or read in bed. Okay. Good if you're suffering from a lot of marks you're getting from your current CPAP mask, from your headgear, the strap marks. Some people get headaches or neck or back of the neck ache around here. You don't have those issues with this. The other thing that you benefit from, which I benefit from when I use this mask, is I have this crazy problem of my nose starting to itch. My face starts to itch the moment I use a CPAP mask. With this, not a problem, because once this is in play, right, once this enters your nostril, you know what? It is not a problem. I can scratch away as much as I need to. Now, this is very similar to the Fisher & Paykel oral CPAP mask, the HC452. Well, the HC452 doesn't have any nasal pillows. It enters your mouth. By the way, watch the video review on this. This has very unique strength and weakness I created at my website. Okay? But it comes with a headgear, and you actually can use this without a headgear too. But the difference here is this one is the nasal pillows. Now, it looks like it's pretty wide apart, right? But you can actually make it turn towards you to make it work better, closer together. This part here can come in a little bit more, okay? Now, one of the things, let me tell you this. What happens here is this. They give you this piece. They give you this nasal pillows. I forget what they call it right now. It escapes me. It's one size fits most. Now, that's a negative. Not everybody's nostrils is going to fit this thing. Okay, so it's one size fits most. They give you this mouthpiece, right? So as you can see, this is it has been molded to my upper jaw. Okay, for my upper teeth. All right, so they give you this. You have to put this in hot water. All right, boil it in hot water. They even give you a thermometer for you to monitor the temperature. You take it out while it's still warm, slightly warm. Make sure you don't burn yourself. You put this on and you bite right into it. I mean, you really bite into it until your teeth gets right here to the bottom. And you have to keep this in your mouth for 5 minutes. Now, I'm going to tell you this. In fact, the manufacturers were pretty honest about this thing in their paperwork. Now, if you have any gum problems, your sensitivity to heat, or cold, or you have loose filling, TMJ issues, bridge work, dental work, maybe this is not the mask for you, or at least you must see your dentist. Now, if you're not comfortable putting this in hot boiling water and trying to mold this, you can call the manufacturer. They'll give you a piece where your dentist can mold it for you. However, you have to pay your dentist now to do that. So that is one quick negative. So somebody who's really overwhelmed by the fact that they have to use CPAP, they're not technically inclined, okay, they're just not, you don't have the mindset of, I'll do whatever it takes to wear a CPAP machine to overcome my sleep apnea. When you get this box where this comes in on, you're not going to figure it out. You're going to give up on it. All right. So my thing is, if you're going to use a CPAP machine, try using like this. This is the Swift FX. Watch the video review on my website on it. It is very minimal, but it has a headgear. Okay. Try all the other masks first before using one of these. That's my recommendation. However, I got to say something to you. I was incredibly surprised how comfortable this was, and I was able to use it, and the amount of leak rate was minimal. I was shocked. I mean, it was beyond my expectations. Okay, now one of the other negatives about this is noisy. Behind this little foamy thing here is the exhalation port, and they created this cheap foam thing they put over it. Well, I should not say cheap. They put this foam thing. and it's noisy. So the higher your CPAP setting, the more noisy it is. By the way, I don't recommend using this or any other nasal pillows if your setting is 10 and below. And 10 and higher, I'm sorry. I meant to say 10 and higher. Because why? You have two jet streams blowing right into your nostril. It's very uncomfortable. Speaking of which, you make sure you use your heated humidifier because you want to crank up your moisture a little bit more. The heat setting higher so you can get more moisture. So otherwise your nasal passages is going to dry out. Okay? Now, one of the drawbacks of this is this, and it happened to me, is for a good number of people, I'll talk about myself. My mouth treats this mouthpiece like food, so it produces a lot of saliva. I have to say now, over the last few days, it's the amount of saliva being produced has gone down considerably. So because your mouth produces saliva, this is in your mouth, that's the issue of smell. Okay, I'm being realistic about it. So you have to be up to date on cleaning. The manufacturers also recommend certain products to clean this thing with. So you have to keep that in mind. All right. Let me just look at my notes for example. Yep. I think this is about all I have to say. I think I covered it. This is a very good mask. It's comfortable. And yes, this is what I wanted to say. It's expensive. The pieces, I'm telling you, you have to factor this, okay? To replace just this piece or the mouthpiece by itself, if you're paying out of your pocket and not through your insurance, it is expensive. I don't want to quote the price here right now on this video because it's going to change by the time you're looking at it when you see this video. Just make a search on it, and you'll be shocked as to how much the replacement parts are. So I want you to factor that in, but it works. Now, here's the one thing though: if you are someone who opens your mouth like me, sometimes I do tend to open my mouth. This actually was able to give me a good seal. But if you still open your mouth, even using this wide enough and air's escaping, right? Then you might have to use a chin strap with this. So now that's a negative, right? You have a strap right now. So, but I like I'm saying, the only reason why I started to use this because there had a number of my sleep apnea patients were using this, and that just prompted me to go forward on it and just order it myself. I paid for this out of my pocket, and wow, I'm surprised how comfortable this is. But once again, I urge you to rather you try out the other mask first before trying this, okay? Because one of the benefits is if you get this and you have other masks, then you can play back and forth. You know, you can try a full face mask one day, then go back to this, or a nasal mask, then go back to this. So, all right. Anyway, with that, I want to sign off, and sweet dreams.